Good. 1, 2, slip 2.
And it is not what you think is happening. And I need to expose this just so everyone knows the truth. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another video. Do not forget the giveaway, a 3-pack of Dragon Pharma's new sauces, barbecue sauce, chicken sauce, pancake syrup, chocolate syrup, all 0 calories. Like, comment, and subscribe on either this video or last week's video, and in the next video, I will be picking the winner and shipping you that completely free. Until February 3rd, the entire website is 30% off with code PLUM. I just started with this company, so if you could use code PLUM and show them that I am worth it to them, it would be much appreciated. Don't forget to watch every video because I do massive giveaways every single week. But with that said, let's get into the video.
I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Congratulations, Mark Plummer.
Ayo, good morning YouTube! Welcome back to another video. And Bali so far has been testing me in ways that I could not even imagine. I cannot believe that we are coming up to a month at the end of this week of living in this tropical paradise, but it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. I want to share with you guys some of the positives and some of the heavy negatives that came with coming to Bali. But first, can you really say you came to Bali if you didn't start fighting when you actually got here?
There's no one that can match me. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
I've been invited to some pretty big influencer fights and I've turned them all down because I don't know how to fucking fight. So a new friend, Miles, that I met here, he said that he was gonna run me through the ropes. So we're gonna head to the gym and put on gloves for our very first time and hope to not make a fool of ourselves.
I'm not really a boxing coach, but I've had 5 fights. I've knocked 4 of those 5 people out, won them all. And we're gonna get Mark throwing some shots today. And you can do whatever works for you, man. Trying to go in from one foot to the other is quite good though, you know? So we're gonna start in the mirror. Just gonna keep the movements basic. It's all about just landing it. The looser you are, the more relaxed you are, the less you're showing what you're gonna throw.
He like completely screwed the order up.
They do that out here, man.
Yeah.
1, 2. Good. 1, 2, slip 2. Woo. Breathe out with every shot. There we go. Jab. Lovely. And again. Good. And again. Beat. And again. Good. And again. 1, 2, slip 2. Yeah,
But,
it's good.
Yeah, if this gets how many likes,
How many likes?
can we spar?
If this gets 250 likes on YouTube,
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah,
250 likes,
250.
250, then we're gonna get you a gum shield and we're gonna get you in a ring.
No, 250 likes, we'll spar. 90%, no gear.
90% no gear.
No gear.
You sure? Hey, if he wants it, man, he can get it.
Now, Bali is opening up my eyes to a completely different world and challenging me in ways that I didn't even know I could be challenged. I can't believe that we are coming up to a month here already, but I just want to go over some of the challenges that I've faced so that if you plan to come here for a month, for 6 months, or move your entire life here, you know some of the things that you can expect. Now, I know a huge question too was, did I move here full time? The short answer is no. I'm going to stay here until my girlfriend gets pregnant. Canada is a horrible place to live, but there are 2 benefits that I always say. If it is a live or die situation and you are in a car crash, they will help you. And if you are pregnant, they are very good with delivering birth and doing all the tests needed during the pregnancy. So I do want to go back to Canada to use those benefits before we decide on fully where to live with our new family. But speaking of Canada, these phones do not work. Canadian plans do not work at all, and they also don't work with eSIMs. I cannot give anyone a call. I cannot text anyone. The only thing that works is FaceTime audio or iMessage, and even then, half of the times it bugs out. I've missed client calls. I've missed a call from the police station, which I have no idea why. They emailed me. I'm kind of freaking out. And I've gotten so many more emails of like full-on hate, being like, where the are you? And why are you not answering my calls? And yes, I know that you can just use WhatsApp, but to put it into perspective, my mom just turned 66. She doesn't even know what WhatsApp is. And like doctors' offices and banks don't use WhatsApp. They use corporate phones. Which brings me into the second challenge that we've had to overcome is I've had my bank cards locked 3 separate times, and now I cannot get a hold of them to unlock it. The first time I used FaceTime audio to call my mom, and then my mom used my dad's phone to call the bank, and I communicated through there, and it was all good. But I guess my account got flagged because it was 3 times, and the last time I called them, they couldn't voice authenticate me, so they locked all my accounts and basically will not give me access to any money until I come into the brand. I still have access on one separate account that I use, and I have online banking for that. And shout out to whoever said get a Wise card, because I did that, and in 2 days I just deposited money in there and everything was good. You can use this card everywhere and there's no problems whatsoever. Obviously, depending where you live, the time changes are crazy. Oftentimes I have to set an alarm at 2, 3, or 4 a.m. to either do some client check-ins and or just post videos, because obviously posting at 2 o'clock here is 2 a.m. back home, and it absolutely just gets no views. So yes, running my companies and businesses is a tad more challenging here, but it's just making me take a step back and prioritize my day more and just learning the patience of just letting things go with the flow. Now, the third thing, which is a negative that I am turning into a massive positive, is the social aspect of Bali. I come from Canada, where everyone is either so pissed off that you can't even live or afford groceries, or you are a third world immigrant and you can barely speak English, but nobody is happy and nobody will talk to you. I walk my dog sometimes in the morning and I'll say, "Good morning." I won't even get a response back. Everyone is so miserable in their own lives. It makes it a miserable place to live. I've made over 8 friends in the first month of just random people sparking up conversations in the gym, in the grocery store, walking on the beach. Everyone here is so friendly and they have so much to offer. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. In Canada, I just watched my life get worse and worse and worse. And when you get to be somewhere, you always want to go higher. And when you don't have people that are also going higher, you get stuck in this bubble. I come from a very government-based town where all the people do is work 8 to 5 o'clock. They take their lunch break, they take their mental health days, and they call that life. It's very hard to bounce ideas off those people because they already think you're insane for what you're trying to do. It is the complete opposite here. But the challenge I'm facing now is my actual confidence levels. You guys know that I came off steroids 6 months ago to get my girlfriend pregnant. So it better happen any day now, and the second it happens, I'm going back on like 2,000 grams of test, because I feel like shit. But I really need to work on my confidence and just knowing who I am, because it is unreal to see the level of confidence and what people are doing here. I've met somebody that you'll meet tomorrow that's a software engineer that built his own food review app. I've met Miles, the guy from this morning, that is literally building like $100,000 real estate deals, if not $1 million real estate deals, as well as an insane salesperson. It's just amazing to be surrounded by these people, but you need to be in a spot where you can also know your worth and really put what you're trying to do out there, because there are so many different people that can just give you a different perspective on what you're doing here. It's insane. So far, I really don't think that these negatives outweigh the positives of being here. But I will say, if you are coming here and you are going to try to work remotely back home, these are all things that you really need to think about, because they do affect the productivity of your business and how well the operations flow. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We've been here a month and I swear I'm like still screwed up by this time change. I like just don't sleep anymore. But we need to get to bed because we have a jam-packed day tomorrow. I am going to expose the Bali influencer Instagram and TikTok life. I'm probably gonna get in so much shit for doing this. But you see all these restaurant reviews, gym reviews, all this crazy stuff on Instagram and TikTok, and it is not what you think is happening. So you don't wanna miss that. I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, so I'm gonna show you the burgers that we demolished in a second, but this burger review was sponsored by my new friend Jim for What's Yum. Take it away, Jim.
That's it, What's Yum. It's the app for ratings per dish. Most apps are like ratings for the restaurant, Google Maps, TripAdvisor, you get there and you're like, what's actually good? This place is rated really highly, but maybe this burger's good, that burger's not good. Ratings per dish.
So if you're coming to Bali and you're here for a short term, but you don't want to rank a restaurant based off of an entire review, these people are reviewing singular dishes. So you can compare smash patty to smash patty, chicken burger to chicken burger, luxury burger to luxury burger. No matter what you like, you can find your dish and see how it rates. So if you guys want to see the 4 burgers that we tried today, you're gonna have to download his app in the description and you can see how they were. So I literally sat down on this chair, my phone fell out of my pocket, less than a 2-foot drop, and the screen completely broke. So this is the second time the iPhone 17 Pro Max has fallen less than half a foot and have completely exploded on itself. But let's talk about the influencer life in Bali, because I do not want to see you guys getting scammed by all of these TikTok and Instagram videos that have been circulating, because it's honestly review after review after review. And what is actually happening? I'm going to give you guys the inside scoop. Since being here, I did 1 burger review that didn't even get a lot of views, and I was not paid to do it. I've had numerous amounts of companies reach out to try to give me free product or free burgers in exchange for a review. Bali is becoming the new PLUM, and it's getting there quite quickly. PLUM exploded because every influencer with a fat ass got flown out by some type of millionaire, and then the clubs and the villas just got so expensive that PLUM became PLUM. Now Bali is no different. For example, to get a booth at Medusa last weekend, it was 10,000 Canadian dollars. An average drink was $25 a drink. It was insane. So obviously Bali is just turning into a vacation beach town, not like a place to live. But obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm saying yes to all of these people that are asking me to come do a review. This burger company next month asked me to come do a review. They're giving me $1 million IDR, which is $100 tab for their burger joint for me to review it. But what they don't know is I'm the realest wang half that anyone has ever known. And if the burger's a 2 out of 10, I'm gonna say it's a 2 out of 10. They don't know the type of person they're dealing with. But it's everything, guys. Like today, we are taking you to the Bali Zoo. And guess what? Completely free. All I have to do is take a few pictures or videos of some animals, and the entire experience is free. So with that said, enough of me talking. Let's cut to like a 30-second Bali Zoo montage, and I'll see you back later tonight.
A mistake, please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. No, I'll never be like you. Never be like you. Don't want to, but I can't fight nobody else above you.
It has arrived, guys. Don't even get me started about Balinese customs. This cost me $120 in duties, and half the order wasn't even attached to it. However, it's the best protein I've ever tried in my life. It's an isolate, white chocolate white chocolate peanut butter cup. I swear to God, this is the best protein you will ever try, or I will suck your cock. Literally. Code PLUM or I'll suck your cock. What other influencer is giving you deals like that? But obviously just add not being able to ship anything to yourself here under the copious amounts of problems that come with living overseas.